Every great love story has an ending, but few are as epic, heartbreaking, and time-bending as Outlander. After years of passion, tragedy, and impossible choices, Season 8 has officially been confirmed as the final chapter in Jamie and Claire Fraser's unforgettable saga. And if you think this story is slowing down on its way out, think again. The last season promises emotional payoffs we've waited a decade for, shocking revelations, and long-awaited answers to mysteries that have haunted fans since Episode 1. Before Starz takes us back through the stones one final time, let's dive into everything we're hoping to see in this epic finale. From the very beginning, one of the deepest wounds in Claire's life has been the death of her parents, Henry and Julia Beauchamp, when she was just a child. It shaped her independence, her drive, even her way of loving Jamie. But thanks to the Outlander prequel, Blood of My Blood, that story has been completely rewritten. Henry and Julia didn't die. They time-traveled to the 18th century. For decades, Claire believed she was an orphan, yet now, hidden within history, her parents have been alive all along. Imagine the heartbreak and awe of discovering that truth after everything she's endured. Even if she never meets them face to face, simply uncovering evidence that they survived would give her story powerful emotional closure. And since Henry and Julia's paths reportedly crossed with Jamie's parents, their fates could be more intertwined than anyone ever realized. A full-circle revelation that ties both family lines together in ways fans never saw coming. And speaking of connections, let's talk about the growing link between Outlander and its prequel. Both shows filmed around the same time, and the casts have appeared at events together, which definitely doesn't feel like coincidence. Imagine Claire encountering someone from Blood of My Blood who once knew her parents, or Henry and Julia themselves stepping into Season 8 for a brief emotional reunion. The potential for a crossover is massive. With Blood of My Blood exploring Julia's friendship with Ellen Mackenzie, Jamie's mother, it's the perfect opportunity to blend both worlds and give the entire universe a sense of completion. Starz has never been shy about remixing Diana Gabaldon's original material, so it's easy to believe they're setting up something truly bold, a moment that will leave fans speechless and emotional in equal measure. But not all mysteries are about the past. There's still the haunting story of Faith Fraser, Jamie and Claire's first child. Her death in Paris remains one of the series' most heartbreaking moments, a tragedy that defined who they became as parents. Yet Season 7 hinted that Faith's story might not be over. Some believe Master Raymond, the enigmatic time traveler, intervened and that Faith somehow survived, maybe even raised by Henry and Julia themselves. It sounds wild, but if any show could pull it off, it's Outlander. Whether Faith is truly alive, reborn, or her survival is symbolic, fans need closure. We've carried that grief since Season 2. Season 8 has to give us the truth, whatever it may be. And that brings us to the mysterious Master Raymond himself, the healer, the traveler, the man who always seemed to know more than he let on. He's guided Claire through impossible moments, hinted at her destiny, and may even be responsible for Faith's fate. But what does he really want? Why has he been steering her story for so long? Season 8 is the last chance to reveal his true purpose. Perhaps he's been protecting her, or perhaps he's been pulling the strings behind everything, connecting the Frasers, the Beauchamp, and the entire network of time travelers. Unraveling his secret could change how we see the whole saga. And finally, there's the mystery that started it all. The image that's lingered since the very first episode, Jamie's ghost watching Claire in 1940 Scotland. How is it possible that he appeared decades before they met? Is it his spirit reaching across time after death? A sign that their love transcends centuries? Or something tied to the very mechanics of time travel itself? For years, Diana Gabaldon has teased that the truth behind the ghost would be revealed at the very end, and now, with Season 8 closing the story, the time has come. If Jamie's ghost really foreshadows his death, it'll be heartbreaking, but also profoundly poetic. The love that defied time would come full circle, bringing the story back to where it began. Because that's what Outlander has always been about. Not just love and loss, but destiny, sacrifice, and the invisible threads that connect souls across centuries. As bittersweet as it is to say goodbye, Season 8 holds the potential for an ending that's truly unforgettable. Claire discovering the truth about her parents, the universes colliding, the fate of Faith Fraser, Master Raymond's long-kept secrets, and finally, the answer to Jamie's ghost. The stage is set for a finale that could redefine everything we thought we knew about this world. A story that reminds us why we fell in love with Outlander in the first place. Because when this series delivers, it doesn't just tell a story. It makes us believe in destiny, in love, and in the kind of magic that lingers long after the final credits roll. So, while the wait for 2026 might feel impossibly long, the promise of what's coming makes it worth it. Thanks so much for watching. And if you're as excited for the final season as we are, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Outlander updates. And of course, tell us in the comments, what moment are you most hoping to see when Jamie and Claire's story finally comes to an end?